Hey everyone, this is Saint.
And Hightower from Direwolf Airsoft.
And today we're going to be going over our belt setups.
So first we're going to start off with the Hsgi Sure Grip padded belt. One of the great features about this thing is it's got 3 rows of volley. Whereas some belts, or your basic belts, your little cheaper lower end belts, come with just 2 rows. The great thing about 3 rows and the fact that it's so thick, it's about, I don't know, 3.5 maybe 4 inches thick, is that if you put a lot of stuff weighted on one side, whether it be a pistol or mag, it doesn't want to roll over and bind on you. The next best thing is this rubberized texture piece that they have sewn on the inside. With it being on you, it doesn't want to go anywhere. You can rotate your hips, you can go to a squat, jump, crawl. It doesn't want to move.
Alright, my belt is kind of similar to his, but it's a little bit cheaper. I have a Eagle War belt. Mine has 2 rows of Molly, and it's just doesn't have any kind of grip material on the inside. It's just your basic snap-on belt, but it gets the job done. I think I only paid like $30 for it. I really don't use it much anymore because I've cut it down to just my rigger's belt. With that, I have the holster right on it, just a dump pouch, and then a retention lanyard, which I really don't need, but I have it anyway. But this is pretty much what I run now. I just keep it real simple.
Now for attachments on the Sure Grip belt, I run this little, it's a Condor Pouch, but it's a padded pouch, and me being a diabetic or people that want to carry maybe their cell phones out in the field with them, it's thick enough to where it'll hold, and big enough to where it'll hold your cell phone or your insulin pump or anything that may be electronic that can get hit and get broken by BB coming at you 350 feet per second. It's great, it's cheap, it's small, batteries, for cameras as well. I also run the G code for my pistol. It's a really good, it's like polymer piece that just holds your pistol. In the back I've got just a little mil-spec monkey package, which I use to hold batteries for my airsoft gun, or maybe snacks if I get hungry, or if my blood sugar drops out in the field. One thing that is definitely a must that should either be, if not on a belt or a separate belt, but on your pack, is a dump pouch. I almost always keep my dead rag in there, but obviously when you're done shooting, you want to throw whatever, your mags, anything, maybe a bottle that has extra spare BBs, right in your dump pouch. And then for extras on my side, I've got the Hsgi Tacos as well. Goes great with the belt. It holds both my mags, both my spare mags, my pistol spare mag, and a little Leatherman. That doesn't come out. Leatherman tool piece. They're all kind of kept in there by retention of the little ropes, which are great things to kind of keep on your belt. You don't always have to play with the belt, but I do, because these things actually get used first before I go to things that are on my chest rig.
Yeah, like I said with mine, mine's pretty simple since I don't use it all that much. I just have 2 fast mags right there, the dump pouch, and then just a general purpose pouch. I have nothing on this side because I run my drop leg typically when I run the belt, so I can have a quick draw there. And then as I was saying, with my regular belt, I keep it really, really minimal because I put most of what I need on my plate carrier, which I even have a little general purpose pouch that hangs under here. Yeah, a little general purpose pouch here which holds batteries, mouth guard, all that kind of stuff. Like he's saying with the phone or his insulin pump, I don't have an insulin pump, but I put my phone in this hard case here. So pretty much I put everything in my cummerbund of my plate carrier, and that takes care of it for me.
Now one of the added bonuses, at least to not just the Sure Grip, but to was it Eagle Industries?
Yeah.
To the Eagle Industries belt, is this belt is treated as kind of an external belt. You kind of throw it around, you clamp it on, and then when you're done, you push one button and it comes right off. So it can be detached or attached separately from the body. One thing that Saint's got with this belt is it is a lighter load. You're definitely not carrying 15, maybe 20 pounds worth of stuff on your belt. This has to be hooked right to his pants. So unfortunately, even though it's a little lighter, he's got to kind of weave this through, then put the attachments on after. And then if you're tired of carrying your dump pouch or your pistol mag, it isn't as easy just to one click, boom, off.
Yeah, you have to actually feed it out or take the entire belt off. Whereas this would have this belt under it and then done.
Boom, he can go if he's got to run somewhere. But in all honesty, what are the odds of you really ditching your pistol or your dump pouch?
Minimal.
Not really high. I mean, anything you put on here is something that you're probably not going to be ditching as much. I have had instances where I did need to ditch my belt to run an objective down something or up something, where I've had to get through maybe an obstacle course-like object. Having that would definitely help because there's nothing to ditch. You just run and you gun. That you got to kind of throw it somewhere. Someone's got to pick it up for you. It's another, few pounds they've got to bring with you.
Yeah. And again, like these are just a few types of belts. There are infinite possibilities of how you might want to set it up, different styles. Yeah, there's ones that you can wear suspenders with, you can hang them from your plate carrier, etc., etc. It goes on forever.
Yeah, and the options you get on these belts are great too. I got the Cobra buckle, and I did have a belt with the older plastic, with the little two-prong buckles on it. This thing gets hit by a BB,
and it's gone.
It's going to shatter. Now you've got to figure out, buy another $2 or $3 piece. This thing is metal, gets hit by a BB, it's getting deflected. Well, I'm really liking the belt. Again, I mentioned earlier, this belt wants to go nowhere once it's kind of attached to you until you detach it. Great thing about Airsoft is you've got your outdoor, your indoor, your mount style games. If you just want a quick Friday night indoor game, the belt works out perfect. Same if you can actually grab your chest rig. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to play an indoor game and you don't really want to gear up everything you've got, because again, that can run you 40, maybe even 50 pounds worth of gear. It took Saint, a minute or two to get this thing going, and that's without the gun. But if you just want to go out, shoot a little bit, you buy some attachments, you can hold 2 mags, and you're good for a couple indoor games with just the belt. And at the end of the night, again, boom, belt's off, you're done. You go home, you enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you definitely don't need everything on here to play a quick pickup game. I mean, I don't need everything on here to play a normal game usually, but it is what it is.
But outdoor games, we travel such longer distances and there's such shorter rest times. You may need to have, the 3 mags plus 2 extra mags on your belt. Whereas indoor, you go in there, you shoot, you die, you come back. It can all essentially be done with potentially just the belt.
Yeah, just a couple mags and you're good.
Yeah, it makes life a lot easier. Yep. One thing we definitely want to recommend is before going out and buying these plate carriers or these belts, is you definitely want to find a friend that has it, or one that you like, and maybe try it before you buy it, kind of a deal, because you don't want to go out and spend 150, maybe 200 bucks on a rig and or a belt, and you don't like it. So it's always best to kind of try somebody's stuff. Like I've tried Saint's belts, ended up buying mine eventually.
We pretty much try everything we have.
Yeah, us as a team, especially the good thing about being on a team is I can try someone else's, rig, belt, whatever they've got that they don't mind lending out. Yeah, or clothing. If I like it, I go and buy my own version. So in conclusion, belts can definitely be used as an added bonus to your chest rig or your plate carrier. Whether it be to hold extra mags, your pistol, for health reasons, but definitely an added bonus. Or if you want something to supplement the plate carrier, you can go with just the belt, but do be cognizant of the fact that you're going to have a lot more mags, a lot more stuff on the belt that could be taken up by the load of a plate carrier. Or if you're going to do an indoor game where it's just a shoot around day, just to have a little fun, a belt's perfect.
Yep.
So that's it for belts.